Hey guys, I'm here with my last review from Yankee Candle's Cookie Swap collection. I bought all 6 and I've done reviews on 5 of them, and this is the last one that I finished. So this one is for Sprinkled Sugar Cookie from the Cookie Swap collection. And this one reads, buttery, warm, and covered in bright sugary sprinkles. It's your childhood favorite. So this candle right off, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't happy with this candle at all. The scent on this one, I like the scent when I could smell it on cold sniff anyway. In my haul I said that I got kind of a medicinal smell to it a little bit, like bandages or something. But when I burned it, none of that came through it or anything. When I burned it, the part that I could smell actually was just a really nice sugar cookie. It kind of reminded me of a cross between Yankee Candle's Christmas cookie and Bath & Body Works Merry cookie. It was a little more buttery than Christmas cookie is, but not quite as buttery as Merry cookie is. A little mixture of both of those. It was nice though, the part that I could smell. Just really good sugar, little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of an icing type of smell. That is kind of what I picked up, the little bit that I could smell. The burn on this I'll talk about next. The burn was awful. Did not burn at all. Well, it took forever for it to pull out. I even put on foil all around the top. I'll try to do a video later of how I foil candles because people have asked about that. So I will do a video later showing you exactly what I do when I foil. But basically you put foil around it, wrap it around the top, leave it open on the top, but just wrap it around the sides. It keeps it hotter so that it gets hotter inside, the wax will melt down. And the flame was really puny, even when I didn't trim it that much. So it wouldn't even stay lit very well. So it was not melting and it was having residue on the side. You can see the residue there on the sides. It even stayed at the bottom. And therefore, I think that could have contributed to the reason why it wasn't very strong, because it just wasn't getting very hot. It wasn't getting pulled out very well. And the throw on this was just really, it was so light, it was barely detectable. I'd probably give it like a 2 maybe out of 10. 2, 3 maybe, that's 3's being generous. So yeah, it was super light. Just not good at all. I think maybe if it did pull out a little bit more towards the end, but then it still had that residue on there. But if it would have maybe pulled out better, maybe it would have threw a little bit better. The melt cup on the other hand did really good. If this would have smelled like the melt cup, I would have really liked it. It's just sad that you have to depend on a melt cup, because like I said before, the melt cup, if they would smell, these candles would smell like the melt cups, we would have no problem. But unfortunately they don't. Lots of times they're just light to medium at best. Very rarely do you get a strong one anymore. My chocolate, or my crunchy pistachio vanilla, that one was pretty good. That one was the best out of all of them. But unfortunately the rest of them have just been kind of medium to just really super light to almost nothing at all. So yeah, this one, a disappointment for me. Burn was bad, could barely smell it, wouldn't pull out. So yeah, I don't recommend this one unless you get a different one and maybe you have better luck than I did, but mine wasn't very good at all. So definitely wouldn't repurchase this one again. This was my least favorite one out of the collection, so I did this one last, and it took forever to burn out. Because it wouldn't pull out, it just took forever to burn. But I finished it like I wanted to, so I was happy about that. But I probably would have put it in my candle crock, and would have done better, because sometimes if you put my Yankees in the candle crock, they throw really well. But I was determined to burn this all the way through to give a review, so I didn't do that. If you're having problems with yours throwing, I'd throw it in the candle crock, and it'll do much better for you, as throw-wise, and you'll be able to smell it. So that is my review for Sprinkled Sugar Cookie, the last review for the Cookie Swap collection. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed my reviews of the Cookie Swap collection from Yankee Candle, and I just am getting ready to edit this Sprinkled Sugar Cookie review, and I thought I would add this little bit onto the end of it, kind of giving you, telling you my favorite and my least favorite from the Cookie Swap collection. So I'll start off with my least favorite and work up to my favorite. My least favorite, it kind of was a tie between 2 of them, but I would say I'm gonna have to give my least favorite to Sprinkled Sugar Cookie. because, like I said in my review just now, the burn was terrible. It didn't pull out at all completely until the very, very end. And then it just was super light. I could smell it a little bit, but just most of the time I really didn't get much of anything at all. So because the burn was bad and the throw wasn't very well, I would probably say that was my least favorite. I did like the scent, the little bit that I could smell, but it was not very strong at all. So I would give that one that would be my least favorite out of all of them. Let's see, number 5. I'm working my way 6 to number 1. Number 5 would be Mary Berry Linzer. That one burned really good. If you saw my review, it burned really good burn. Had no problems with that. That one, actually, I think that one pulled out fairly quick. Maybe like almost within an hour or two. But after the first burn was, I could smell it lightly, and I liked the scent. But after the first burn, I couldn't smell anything at all. The whole rest of the candle, I mean nothing. Almost zero throw at all. It's after that first burn. So yeah, that one wasn't good. I did like the scent, but I couldn't smell it at all after the first burn. Okay, then number 4. Number 4 would be iced gingerbread. I liked iced gingerbread. It was a good scent. It was a kind of a light to medium throw. Excuse me, something in my eye. A light to medium throw, but the burn was not very good. The burn was a little similar to sprinkled sugar cookie. It had a hard time pulling out. It had some residue around the side, but it did get better towards the last half. A little bit less than half. It started getting a little bit better on the burn. But the throw was pretty good on that one most of the time. Off and on. But it did most of the time, but kind of half and half actually, like I said in the review. It was good, then I couldn't smell very well, then it kind of was good again, then it wasn't. It was like half and half with that candle. But I would say the majority of the time I could get something from it, so I did like that one. It was pretty nice. Not my favorite gingerbread scent, but it was pretty good. And next is number 3. Number 3, I would say, this was a toss-up between number 2 and number 3, but I would say number 3 would be Magic Cookie Bar. That one did really good. It had a really good burn. Didn't burn quite as perfect as like the Mary Berry Linzer, but it did pretty good. It didn't get quite a deep wax pull as Mary Berry Linzer did, but it did. It pulled out mostly every burn. I think I might have put foil on that a few times to help speed up that process, like I said before. So yeah, that one was good. Had a nice baked coconut, cookie bar, chocolate, peanut butter kind of smell. I enjoyed that one. It was good. So that brings me to number 2. Number 2 would be Candy Cane Meringue. This one, the burn was like incredible on this one. This one was a little bit better than the Mary Berry Linzer one. It was, I mean, I had that in Marco's room, like I said in my review, and it just pulled out like real fast. I mean, and I just I trimmed it but left a little bit of the wick kind of tall. But the flame, I always had a really, really good flame, and I think that's what made it pull out really, really well. I never had to put foil on that one at all. It burned out perfectly every time. And the throw was pretty good. It was like a good medium throw. It wasn't super strong, but it was a good light medium throw. I mean, I definitely could smell it in his room, and I really enjoyed it. It was like a nice vanilla, like creamy, citrusy meringue with a little hint of peppermint in there. So I did really enjoy that one. That was really good. But that brings me to number 1, my favorite of the whole 6 cookie swap candles, hands down, was Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla. That was so good. That one was incredible. It was just an awesome candle. It burned good, had no problems with the burn, pulled out, not quite as good as the Candy Cane Meringue, but it was still good. I put foil on that one too, just to kind of speed it up. But once, you know, I put the foil in, or if I did put the foil on, I would leave the luminolid on, and after a few hours, it would pull out all the way. No problems with the burn, didn't leave residue or anything, and then the throw was really good on that one. That one was like almost a strong medium to almost high on that one. I had it in my bedroom, and it did really good. could smell it out here. I put it out in the living room and I could smell it out here. Not as strong as I could in the bedroom. Out in the living room, of course, was a little bit lighter because it's a bigger area, but it did really good in both. But I preferred it in the bedroom just because I could smell it better in the bedroom and I could really pick up all the notes. So I kept it in the bedroom most of the time. But yeah, it was just really good. Pistachio, really good pistachio scent with a nutty pistachio scent with like a vanilla creamy, like an almond extract as well with that, and mixed in with that. It was really good, just so good. I would definitely get that again. I would like to get that again eventually. And right now they actually are having with their SAS sale, they're having the milk cups are all 75% off. So I think they're on sale for like $1.25 now for the milk cups, which is a really good deal. And the milk cups were all good in all of them. They were really strong. So I definitely would recommend getting the milk cups for 75% off because that's a really good deal. And then they also have a deal where if you spend $25, you can get any of the large jars in the Cookie Swap collection for $5 each. I'm sorry, there is something in my eye. You can get any of them, if you spend $25, any of them you can get for $5 each. So that's a good deal as well, because $5 for Cookie Swap candle. Sorry, my TV is switching. That's why it's changing colors on you. Anyway, that's a really good deal for a Cookie Swap collection. That's like SAS sale price. Actually, SAS, I think cheapest you get is like $7, so $5, that's a really good deal. So I would definitely go check your Yankee Candle out and get some milk cups, and if you spend $25, pick up a candle or two from the Cookie Swap collection. So thanks for watching. That is my thoughts on the Cookie Swap collection. Overall, I was fairly happy with it. You know, like I say, 3 or 4 of them are really good. I only had 2 that I really just didn't like at all. So the rest of them were fairly decent. And then of course a couple of them I really liked. I really liked 2 of them, and 2 of them were fairly decent, and then 2 of them I just didn't like at all. So that wasn't too bad. So alright, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.